Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I want to welcome you to my urban gardening channel. And today I have a quick tip for you how you can cheaply raise your nitrogen without any synthetic fertilizer. Okay, so this here is my berry area, and I have a couple of blueberries here and raspberries at the back and gooseberries, all types of berries. And this area I do not really fertilize or anything, but I'm raising the nitrogen levels. Now, how do I do this? Well, I have this here. This is clover, and most people think that it's just a weed and that it has no use in the garden, but that's completely wrong, okay? You really want to have clover in your garden. Why? Because it's a legume plant, which means that it is increasing the nitrogen levels, which means that it has some bacteria at the roots, and those are accumulating nitrogen in the roots. And clover is one plant that can do this, and other plants can do this as well, and those are called green fertilizers or green manure. Okay, so this is clover, and last year I have sown this in between my shrubs here, and it has grown pretty nicely. Now, one thing needs to be mentioned: it's getting much higher in the second year than in the first year. So yeah, sometimes it's getting so high that it is really interfering with the plant growth of your crops. Look how high this grows, and here I have my blueberry shrub. So every now and then you just want to rip it out like this, and then you can just let it fall on the floor again, on the soil. And also, you really should rip out the plant again before it's blooming, because this is when still a lot of the nutrients are in the root, okay? So this is how you do it. You first let grow some clover, and before it goes into blossom, you just rip it out like this. And yeah, it won't die because of ripping it out like this. It will regrow in a couple of weeks, like 2 months or so. You can rip it out again. And this is one trick how you can fertilize your garden very cheaply. It's a very efficient method, and a lot of farmers are sowing clover to increase fertility. So you just take it like this and rip it out, and then you can leave it here, or if you have another area that you want to fertilize, like here in between my raspberries, I just throw all kinds of green material. So this is actually now becoming my compost area, and the raspberries can take it. So basically I throw all of the kitchen scraps into here, and those twigs basically here are from the Christmas tree. And yeah, this is how I fertilize my raspberries. I basically have a compost pile around them, but you need to take care that you don't have too much of compost here, and the layer should not get too thick, because otherwise the raspberries will start to rot, and then you will have a problem. So make sure that the compost area is not getting too high. And yeah, these are basically two methods on how you can increase the fertility in your garden. First, you can use some legume plants. By the way, there are also trees that you can use for this. So some trees produce nitrogen in their roots as well. And basically the plant takes out the nitrogen from the air. And this is how they can accumulate it in their roots. And this is how it goes. Amy, how are you doing? Yeah, good girl. Yeah, and the rest of the garden looks great. Right now I am in the production of some seeds of this kale plant. Really nice yellow flowers. And the leek is blooming as well. I have some troubles with my cabbage. I don't know why yet. So let's see if those plants survive. But other than that, it's looking really great in here. Yeah, I have a couple of pests which are eating my plants, but that's normal. And the greenhouse looks great as well. My sugar peas are already in full blossom. I cannot wait to harvest some sugar peas. I love them. And yeah, inside here everything grows so much better. So in general, I can really recommend, getting a greenhouse. A small one like this one is fine for a family. Okay, so this is it. This is just a quick tip on how to increase your fertility. So once again, here is my compost pile area now. And I always make sure that I put more stuff in between the plants, but not directly to the stems. This is important. Okay, and I already have planted my first tomato. Let's see how it goes and how fast it will grow. I have a couple of more colder days ahead, so I do not want to plant all of my tomatoes outside. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys, and make sure that you're subscribing to my channel if you want to see more videos. Stay tuned till next time.